Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with news about food prices in this country. They are going up. One of Canada's largest food producers warns its costs are rising and it's passing those costs on to consumers. The biggest rise is in meat and poultry, but other goods are going up too. Much of it is driven by last year's drought in the U.S. Midwest. Robin Gill reports on how we should all get set to pay more for groceries.
The consumer conscious have to pick and choose when prices are this high. A kilo of grapes, $11. When the bill is too much, the grocery list gets shorter.
You budgeted for 100 and it came to 115.
Yeah, I had to put stuff back.
In the food forecast for 2013, the price of meat can go up by as much as 6.5%, eggs 5%, and vegetables 3%. Overall, the grocery bill can go up as much as 3.5%. Because of last year's drought, there's a protein crisis, a shortage of meat. Farmers hedge their bets, bringing their livestock to auction too soon, worried feed costs would go up.
It is the highest we've seen ever, will that trend continue? Probably, I would say, because the thirst or the appetite for protein, no point intended, around the world is really increasing.
Almost half of Canadian restaurants say consumers will pay the price.
It really does put a lot of pressure on restaurateurs. As I mentioned, it's a very low margin, I think around 4.5 pre-tax profitability. That's not very much. So as a result of that, you got to make sure you're keeping your customers as well. And there's that fine balance between losing your customers and being able to keep in business.
I mean, we kind of saw it coming for a little while.
For the last few years, the menu prices at this Vancouver restaurant haven't gone up. Now, that may change.
With the years of inflation and the prices that have gone up as they have, most customers have been pretty understanding of that. And with something like this that's out of our hands, it's usually understood by the customers pretty well.
But for those on a fixed income, there will be no eating out.
No, I cannot afford, except my children take me out.
Whether at the checkout or at the restaurant, Canadians are paying more. Robin Gill, Global News, Vancouver.